My face got caught in the door.
Yeah, we might need to readjust those. So yes, welcome to your
What
new
is
basement.
this interesting device?
Which one?
This pipe system that comes through here.
Yeah, dang it, that filled up. I'm gonna have to unjam that. Oh well. Anyways, so that header chest up there is connected to the cobble gen that I built over on...
Here, I'll take some.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, it's still filling up. Good! Alright, it still works.
Yeah, it's still active.
I should probably actually turn this thing on then. So yes, what this does... Again, you're not even looking.
I was putting the cobble away.
Anyways, what these machines here do is they take in, well, just about anything and, well, turn it into scrap. Not terribly useful. Well, most people wouldn't consider it terribly useful. I have found plenty of uses for it.
Such as?
Well, for one, you can take it and you can kind of recycle it. Make a box of recycling scrap, which just produces random things. Like, in that case, it produced dirt.
Oh.
Yeah, not very handy. Okay. But I can produce all sorts of things. I'll just leave that running. Then upstairs, which is actually what all this is for. I actually got the door for you that time. Alright. Yeah, I finished moving in.
Why, yes, you did.
Where to begin? Oh, I don't have this thing going. Wait a second here. Wait, whatever. I'll fix that later. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, where to begin with this whole mess? Right. So up here, you're familiar, or are you familiar with battery boxes, MFSUs, MFEs, those power storage, tanks for
They store
electricity?
extra power in them once from the solar panels once the machines aren't using them, I think.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay.
Okay. So I was messing around with different things to do with electricity, mainly because that one had completely filled up and had no reason to, keep all of it around. And I kind of, accidentally generated matter.
Generated matter.
Yep, out of electricity. I didn't know it was that useful. So, and I had been working on some tech for the shops in the village at the time.
Do you have any idea how much energy is required to generate matter?
I do now. So...
We're talking on an atomic scale here.
Yep. Anyways, so, right here, we've got two things. We've got the personal safe and the Trado-mat. I accidentally duplicated them a ridiculous number of times. So, I should probably explain to you how these work, because I'm going to be handing them out like free cookies. Okay, and I'll put that there, and I'll put that there, and... There we go. So, and here is some cobblestone.
Okay.
Okay, so if you look at the Trado-mat,
Yeah,
you got some slots in it.
we sure do.
And it should be saying it's requesting cobblestone or something
Yeah, it
like
wants
that.
cobble and it's offering jungle wood.
Yep, so go ahead and put a piece of cobble in it.
Ding.
There you go.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So we can use this to sort of work with the bartering system, and perhaps
Yeah.
if we continue to use iron as money, this could be a simple way to do it.
Okay, so now you're familiar with those. And that beautiful little ding every time they work.
Ding.
Spent half of the time working on getting that ding right. Anyways, and then as to what to do with all the scrap and why the MFSU, which was actually full a couple of days ago, is now in fact half empty. Yeah, so I refined the matter creation technology a bit, and now we have this right here.
What is this?
This is the mass fabricator. It makes matter.
Is
So
this
I'll just-
safe?
Probably. At bare minimum, it won't burn anything.
But this is
Minimum.
atomic levels of energy here. We could
Yeah.
nuke the village with this sort of technology. You know that, right?
I'm being very careful with it.
You're in my attic doing all these atomic... Okay, fine. I trust you more than I would trust anyone else in the village with this stuff. It's just, it's gonna be difficult knowing that there's basically something with the power of an atomic bomb directly above my ceiling when I go to bed at night.
I'm not playing with radioactive isotopes yet. Yeah.
Yet?
No, I won't do that in your house. Don't worry. Anyways, so turn it on. And if you look up in the MFSU up there, it's draining rather quickly.
And it's creating matter as a result.
Yep. However, it's getting kind of a boost from having the scrap there, because that gives it something to work with, basically, and you get UU matter.
I see.
I'm still working on all the things that you can do with it, but I'll show you an example here. It's on the middle table.
Oh, the middle table, okay.
Okay, like, I'm just gonna play around with this a bit. Ah, there we go. See, you can make grass with it.
You've made living organisms out of this sort of stuff.
Or you can make sticky resin, or you can make glass, or well, probably most. Oh, what's that? Wood? I could have sworn I saw wood. Anyways, you can make diamonds, amongst other things. So it's just something that has to be played around with quite a bit.
You're not kidding. I assume this is how you made the saves.
Well, the saves were kind of an accident. I haven't been able to quite figure out how I duplicated them exactly like that. So I'm gonna have to still play around with it a bit. But for the moment, yeah, we're making matter out of goo. Well, technically it's still goo, but point is.
I'm impressed and a little bit nervous.
Again, it won't blow up. Or
Okay.
wait, no, it won't burn. Blowing up is not guaranteed. Anyways, so.
Alright then.
I'm being careful.
Alright.
Anyways.
So, you've showed off these Trado mats, but what's this over here? It says it's the safe.
Oh yes, those. Go ahead and grab one out of here.
May I grab a personal safe and a Trado mat as well?
Oh yeah, take as much as you need.
Okay.
So.
I assume safes are pretty much privated chests.
Yeah, pretty much. You place them down.
Should I know anything before I put it down?
Nope, just put it down. And now you right-click on it.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's a
and
lot
now
of
it has drawn a small bit
space.
of your blood.
What?
Yeah, so you are now DNA linked to it, and you are the only one that can open it now.
I didn't even feel that.
Yep. Very stealthy about it. Also, Trado mats do that. So, you know, to make sure that people don't fiddle with the trading system.
Oh.
Yeah, there.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Mind if I borrow a few more of these?
Oh no, go for it. I've got way too many of them.
I'll just take a stack of each, I guess, if that's the case.
There we go.
What's that do?
I don't know yet.
I see.
But it looks interesting.
Yes, it does. I'm pretty sure with all this technology that we're creating here, I'm sure we'll find some way to manage to get to Nether to get those supplies.
Probably. So.
Alright, well, thank you.
No problem.
So my house has now become a space station. But at the very least a high-tech lab. I don't think... I'm pretty sure this house is the most advanced house in the entire village at this point. Unless I'm sorely mistaken.
Donovan's getting pretty close. Although he doesn't have a house, so...
Still, I feel a bit of an ominous presence. Right, speaking of which, I should go see what Donovan's up to. He's probably working with his bees again. Go see how he's doing. Is that a butterfly in the distance that I see next to, I think, Kedon's house over there? Let it be known there's a creeper on top of the butterfly.
Oh my.
Hey, Greychapel.
Yes.
I recall earlier you were trying to figure out some, weather control devices, right?
Yeah.
Could you give that a quick test run? To see if we can stop this rain? Because we've been getting a lot of it lately and we don't want to have a flood.
Sure thing. Let's see, where's that one? Ah, here we go. And also, let me know if your head explodes. Probably shouldn't.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
that work?
yeah, the raid stopped and my head is still intact.
Amazing. Okay.
We are becoming gods. And speaking of people who have high opinions of themselves, Donovan,
Ah, yes.
where are you?
I'm at the bees. Bees.
Bees. Let me attempt to relocate you. I'm near some of your property. I've discovered this fantastic machine here, but I don't know where you are relative to it.
I am over by the forest.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hello. I'm
How
just
are your bees doing
hanging-
anyway?
They're pretty fantastic, actually. I've got myself some industrious bees right here. And they get me some pollen. I love pollen. It's delicious. Although, it does have a few side effects.
Such as?
I think it cures poison.
Oh dear.
You can see where that would be a problem.
I suppose so. Would you like to talk about bees? If they can do things
well-
like that, then maybe we should know more about them.
Well, basically, you have your own bees set up, so if you give me just a minute to finish up my work here, I can go show you how to play with your own bees.
Sure. Oh, and I see Nap's castle over here. Or he's making it into a castle anyway. I'm a bit concerned, but I don't know what to do. Has anyone seen Nap recently? Or has he just been still on his island?
Well, he's been a pretty great neighbor.
He hasn't been
He
causing...
hasn't tossed rocks at us, and from what I can see from my place, he appears to be building something.
Oh, he certainly is. An entire castle. But if it's not causing anybody any trouble, then...
Ooh, nice bridge. It's nice.
I wonder if he made this.
Can he do that?
I don't know. I don't know what he's learned. We've been doing we've just been discovering a whole bunch of things. I don't know. Maybe he can do stuff like that too.
Eek, that's a scary thought.
I'm reluctant to go any further towards the castle, though.
Probably a wise idea.
Yeah.
I want you to look in this row of chests.
Oh my. Diligent, noble, cultivated meadows. Wow. Noble. What was that there? Heroic. I assume these are all filled with bees.
Yep.
Oh my.
I'm gonna have to make another chest soon enough. This chest is about halfway full.
It really is.
I like preserving genetics.
Yes, you do. We'll have to come. You'll probably need a building for that later on, I'd imagine.
Very possibly. By the way, on the note of bees, I have something to show you. So if you'll take a look at the project table.
There's Senely. Honeyed slice. Right, honeyed slice, rather. There we
Yeah, so take that and take a bite. See if you like it.
go. I'm currently full, thank you, but I'll do that after I...
Well,
hang on, let me
why
make
don't we
myself
take a
hungry.
jog?
Yeah. There we are. Ran all the way to your house. Surprisingly, that didn't deplete any of my hunger.
Huh. That's a bit weird.
Oh.
Oh,
That's okay.
Look.
He was... that chicken's okay.
okay, so let's see. Let's take a look at what you've got in here. Ah, I see you've been breeding those steadfast bees that you had before.
Yeah, I've only got 3 of these, though. Got steadfast, let's see, meadows, and then what do I have on the left? I've got cultivated bees.
Why
But
don't you
that's not a
analyze
fertilizer.
through all of those?
Every last one.
Yeah, it's good to keep track of the genetics. It makes it easier later.
Okay, well, I certainly have enough stuff for that, though. One second, let me get all these bees where they need to go. Okay. Yeah, I've got my bee analyzer. Let me just analyze these bees that we've got here. So, let's see. Steadfast. I got a lot of steadfasts. Got a few cultivateds. Would it say it'd be worthwhile breeding cultivated bees?
Yes, cultivated are the next step to a better variety of bees.
Above or below steadfast?
Steadfast are actually a completely sideways line. You'll want to have a bunch of them, but basically with your steadfast, let's see, you'll want to breed those with valiant bees in a forest biome.
Such as this?
I believe we're in a forest right now. Yeah. May not look like one, but that's what we're founded upon.
Well, I haven't gotten any valiants yet.
Do you want any? I can go get you some.
Sure.
So, here's a couple bees that I'll just throw straight on the ground.
Thank you. And these are Valiant, Valiant, and Valiant. And I want to breed these with, cultivated, yes?
You want to breed those with steadfast, actually.
Ah, okay. Well, I already started another set in there right now, so we'll
So you
let
can do
that
that a little
we'll let that
later.
run its course, and then I'll work with that afterwards.
Actually, do you mind if I take a couple of these steadfast drones that you've got? You seem to have quite a few.
I do. By all means, take them off. Please, as long as you don't take too many of them, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just take 3.
Oh yeah, go ahead. That's fine. Hi, Donovan.
Good morning, Ardwick.
What be this?
This is my super duper project. We're draining this lake, and we're building shops in it for capitalism.
May I build a shop in it?
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
But only if you do it capitalistically.
Oh, I assure you
Profit.
I will. Profits. There will be profits.
Alright, so what we've got here is we got this grate here. I might actually have to put this down at the bottom of the lake, but whatever. We'll figure that out later after the top layer is drained. And here we've got a pump, and it's going to spit itself over here where there's another grate. And we've got a block breaker on a timer. So that'll get rid of the water there. And let's turn on this pump. Oh boy!
Whoa. So this is draining the lake, getting rid of all the water too.
Yeah, let's see. Over in this corner over here, you'll see that it's starting to drain.
Oh, I see. So this will take a bit of a while, I'd imagine.
Yeah, and this first attempt will probably only take the top layer of the lake. Just be aware of that.
Right. Well,
I haven't played with pumps before.
We'll probably have to put the draining grate at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, these poor squids.
Well, you know, they were destined to die anyway.
Well, perhaps we can put an aquarium for them down there or something. I don't know. And there's Nap's Castle yet again. It's grown quite a bit since I've seen it last. So have the animal counts, actually. These lamps on the bridge here. Well, yes, they are. Yeah, I see him up there. I've never seen a tower built quite like this before. Good God, does that go all the way to the... Yep, his tower goes above the clouds. That is rather ominous.